Welcome back to Unapologetically Progressive. I've got a little bit of breaking news for you. The report on Matt Gaetz and his philandering, I guess you could say, has been made public now. Now, Matt Gaetz is going to come up with all sorts of excuses about why this information came out, and he's going to sit there and blame everyone else but himself and holding himself accountable. But the fact is, the report has come out, and here are a few things from it. Included in the report, from at least 2017 to 2020, Gaetz regularly paid women for sex, which is a violation of the ethics of the chamber, supposedly. I found that to be hilarious. Um, Also, from 2017 to 2019, Gaetz used or possessed illegal drugs, including cocaine and ecstasy, on multiple occasions. Gaetz accepted gifts, including transportation, lodging, lodging in connection with a 2018 trip to the Bahamas in excess of permissible amounts. In 2018, Gaetz had his chief of staff help a sexual partner obtain a passport, falsely indicating to the U.S. Department of State that she was a constituent. It also goes on to say Gaetz knowingly and willfully sought to impede and obstruct the committee's investigation into his conduct. Now, in other places here, it says a victim recalled receiving a $400 cash payment, which she believed to be payment for sex. Of course, Matt Gaetz would say that never happened, but multiple people have come forward saying that they did get paid for this. The one that's in the article from the USA Today article that I just saw stated that she was under the age of 18. She was the 17-year-old who was just finishing up her junior year in high school. So not only did he break the ethics of, prostitution and drug use and things like that are supposed to keep, people in the U.S. House and Congress in line, he also violated other state laws like possibly statutory rape and illegal drug use and possibly, paying minors for sex. Now, these are charges that have been that he's been dealing with for almost a decade now, and pretty much ever since he got into office. But Matt Gaetz apparently tried, in the last few days, to get this prevented from coming out. Went to a federal court to have it blocked, and the federal court said no. So here it is. Now, it's a very damning report telling you just how disgusting Matt Gaetz is. And I wouldn't be so angry about him. I wouldn't even be covering this if it wasn't for the fact that he basically called himself a family values Republican. He comes after my community and the rest of the LGBTQ community like we're some kind of, disgusting people. When he's the one out there actually doing disgusting things. Remember, every time the right makes an accusation, it's almost always an admittance of guilt. Just about always. But Matt Gaetz, no longer in Congress, so that much is good. The fact that Trump was going to have him the Attorney General is absolutely disgusting. But if this report would have come out during a confirmation hearing, he would have never been confirmed. There are too many actual family value Republicans out there that would see this to be disgusting. But he sits there and makes like, oh, trafficking of children is so bad. Guess what? That's the only thing that they stopped short of saying he did in their report. Was they did not find the evidence necessary to for them to say that they believed he had committed sex trafficking. That's the only thing. Even though we do know that he took this one girl across state lines, according to her testimony, for the purpose of sex. Now, I hope this information is at some point, sent to, people that can actually prosecute. But him being rich and stuff like that, he'll probably get off of it. But Matt Gaetz, the report is out. It just details the disgusting acts that Matt Gaetz has done. I don't care that he did drugs. I don't care about ecstasy or anything like that. I don't even care that he paid for sex. What I care about is the fact that he was paying at least one minor for sex. Because I don't really care. I mean, if that's the kind of work people want to do, then I'm not going to sit here and judge them, right? It's not my place. Everybody does the things they can do to get by, so I don't care. Personally, and when it comes to his drug use, I really don't care either, because as was laid out by what's his name? Last name Hawthorne, the one that was chased out of the Republican Party because he was gay. Yeah, he laid it out there pretty clearly about there being, sex parties and cocaine everywhere and ecstasy everywhere. These big ragers that especially some of the Republicans were going to. There were just these raging sex parties, according to Hawthorne, or Cawthorne, I think his name was. And those things were never confirmed, but does seem to fit the bill, doesn't it? Anyways, thank you for joining me for this video. Hope you are having a good holiday season, and I'll see you.